Hey, there you are. Welcome to My Dude Watch. My name is Jason, and today we have a special watch. It's quite a stunner. And underneath her flashing good looks is a workhorse, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Stay tuned. First, a quick wrist check. Today I'm wearing a Spinnaker SP509944. It's a 43 millimeter Haas automatic diver. It's a great watch. I changed out the bracelet for a mesh one, and we're ready to go. This is the Pagani design PDYS 005. Just have a look at this knockout. This is the third version of this watch as they continue to tweak it in search of perfection. In this latest version, they removed the date complication, thankfully. They lengthened the hands, excellent, and they improved the workmanship. Clearly, these are all good reasons to do a new version. Pagani Design took its inspiration from the Omega Seamaster 300, the contemporary one. In this video, we'll determine if this watch is what Pagani Design claims it to be. So let's do a comprehensive review of this extremely affordable watch. So let's begin with a tell of the tape. She measures 40.8 millimeters right across the top. She's 12.7 millimeters at her height. The lug-to-lug measures 47.7 due to the inverted end links, and she has 20 millimeters at her lugs. And she also weighs in at 160 grams. I do want to say the photos listed on various websites just do not give the justice this watch deserves. It's truly a stunner. The visual appeal of this watch cannot be duplicated with a camera. It's simply amazing. This watch is constructed of 316L stainless steel everywhere, the bezel, the case back, and the screw-down crown. Okay, so we're going to dig into this watch, and we'll do like we always do and start with the case. The case is sleek, solid, and yet simple. It's very well executed. The flanks look misleadingly tall. They have fine brushing on both sides, and it extends from one lug to the other. There's also a bevel that separates the side from the top, and that'll give off really good light play under certain conditions. The crown operates perfectly. It unscrews easily and performs the manipulation of the hands as expected. Flipping the watch over, we can see the screw-down case back. It has light etching, but otherwise is uneventful. And let's take a look at the bezel, and we'll do so from a profile view. It is a traditional coin-edged grip with a flat appearance. The bezel appears very thin, but by design. The bezel hangs over the edge of the case to give the user easier access. This small but important feature would allow you to turn the bezel even with gloves. She has a blue ceramic bezel insert, and it's beautiful to look at. It's a 120 click unidirectional bezel, and we'll give it a turn. The bezel is incredibly tight and difficult to turn. Bezel operations is my first disappointment with this watch. And now we'll move over to the bracelet, which is crafted with 316L stainless steel. This oyster style bracelet is both polished and brushed. It's got very nice workmanship. These links are solid, as are the end links. It also has a solid folding clasp that adds a bit of safety to your wearing experience. There are also push pins that hold the bracelet together, and for this price point, I wouldn't expect anything different than that. The clasp has 3 micro adjustments because getting that excellent fit is not always easy. So the bracelet is fluid, but by no means perfect, but that's okay. It does exactly what we need it to do. And next, we're going to do a lume test. All right, so what you're looking at here is a picture of the lume at the start of the test, and this next picture is after 1 hour. Pagani Design still has a lot of work to do on their lume. It is getting better, but better does not mean good. And now let's move over to the dial. This really is a deep blue. It's a different look. It's unique and charismatic. It has orange applied embassies along with orange painted minute markers as well, and this offers a solid contrast which makes the dial extremely legible. The previous versions of this watch had a date complication at the 3 o'clock. Thankfully, it's been removed, and now the symmetry simply flows and the dial looks appealing and well balanced. The hands are also orange and they're bordered with silver. On this version 3 model, the minute and the second hand extend to the outer edge of the dial, a nice change from version 2. Each hand, including the second hand, are both attractive and loomed. The bezel from the inside of the dial has no sloping chapter ring. It simply allows for more real estate to be utilized, and Pagani uses every single millimeter. At the 12 o'clock position on the dial, you'll see branding, not a logo, but the Pagani name painted on perfectly. And moving down to the 6 o'clock position, you'll be greeted with orange text that simply states automatic and the water resistance claim of 200 meters. The bezel and the dial are in sync. They are aligned perfectly. Generally, in this $70 price range, you can find alignment mistakes, but none have been found here. I have noticed frequently that many watches in this category are simply built solid. This watch is not overly complicated. It's basic, simple, and well done. Okay, we're at the point of the video where we try to break it all down and figure out exactly what it all means. We call this segment Gripes and Likes. With the gripes, number one, bezel operations. It's pretty bad. I thought this would be a slam dunk for Pagani. I was wrong. And number two, the loom. Some things never change. And now the likes. Number one, I like the look of the case. It's sleek, solid, and extremely well built. And number two, I like the dial. It's extremely legible, well done, well balanced. I really like the intent of Pagani. They are really focused on giving you the biggest bang for your buck. So, do we recommend this watch? Hey, you made it to the end of another video. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please take the time to like it and share it with someone else you think would enjoy it also. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you can do that now. I'll wait. I'll appreciate you considering doing that. So if you have any questions about today's watch or the other 200 we've got on our website, you can go to www.mydudewatch.com. Hey, thanks again for watching. My name is Jason with My Dude Watch, and I'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget,
dudes can't be late.